Kabul Girls Soccer Club, A Dream, 8 Girls and a Journey Home by Awista Ayub. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. It's Awista Ayub. Okay. So, born in Kabul, Awista Ayub escaped with her family to the United States in 1981. She was inspired to start the Afghan Youth Sports Exchange after September 11, 2001, and in the summer of 2004, she brought 8 Afghan girls to the United States for soccer camp. 15 teams now compete in Afghanistan Football Federation with hundreds of girls participating. In Kabul Girls Soccer Club, Aswin tells both her own story and the moving stories of the 8 original girls, how they found strength in each other, in teamwork and themselves, taking impossible risks to obtain freedoms taken for granted. This is a story about hope, home, and determination. I just read that. That is her. I read this book a few times. I love soccer. And I found it in the sports section of the bookstore when I first saw it. Never knew about Awista. Oh, sorry, I'm dyslexic. I can't pronounce the name. I am sorry. I could have Americanized your name. I'm sorry. I try. I've never heard it in person, so I can't try to. I'm sorry. But I've read this book a few times, and I always come back to it at least once a year. There's a few books I read once a year just so I can, how do I say it? I have a lot of freedoms here in the United States, but I know not in other places around the world that's the same, like in Kabul. So I read books like this so I stay grounded. I know, first world problems, but I want to learn about these places, these situations, and these people. I've always, bookmark. Yeah. Last time I read this, I brought it on to a flight. If I'm going on a flight and it's a book that I want to read again, I grab it and take it on the flight, like I did with this one. It tells so many stories. I can't relate to some, but it's just enduring. I don't know why I come back to it all the time, or at least once a year. I take it with me on these journeys because it starts a conversation with strangers. Why are you reading this book? I enjoy this book because it's a good read. I'm dyslexic, so sometimes some books are hard to read, and then there's good reads that are a little bit easier to read, but it catches my attention and keeps me in, and then I want to learn more of either the culture, or I picked it up because it was about soccer for other young women that wasn't from the States. Things like that. It starts a conversation. I am putting myself on the spot, but it's just, I don't want to read passages from the book to how you should read the book. How do I say it? Okay. Like, I return, chapter 2 is when she goes back to Kabul for the first time, or to start this program in August 2004, and it's just stories that aren't close to mine, but close enough that I want to try to relate, is stories that I enjoy, or stories where I can't totally relate. Like, sci-fi and fantasy is what I normally go towards, but I do pick up stories, and I keep the books of the ones that I enjoy and I want to read again. Because being dyslexic, I was teased a lot. Oh, that's a whole different story. Let's not go on that tangent. I love the stories where it like, deep in your core, you want the best to happen. Like, you don't know if it's going to happen, but you see good in the future of where we are today in this world. Even though this story happened in the past, but you see and you feel the hope. It just, I don't know how to I'm just starting this whole booktube thing, and I'm still learning how to talk to the camera. Well, I forgot to put my glasses on, so I see you, but I don't see the camera. Like, I don't know how yet to truly tell people what I enjoy about the books. This one I picked up because it was because of soccer club. Let's learn about something different. And it's a moving story that caught my attention. Don't judge a book by its cover. I judged it by the title. Because why not? And I read it because it's part of the whole world's perception, but it's not the perception, and it's the reality of somebody else's world, even though I live in the same world. I don't know if that came out right either. I want to talk well about this book. My mind and my mouth are not communicating. Most of the time it's my mind. I can't write down what I want to say. Sometimes it's just jumbled up in my head, and I enjoy the book. I like the book. I love the book. It's one of the first books I'm talking about on BookTube because I enjoy it. I'm trying to not start with all my fantasy books and something truly that could get to the core of the human spirit. It's captivating, it's fun, but there's some sad parts. But each person's sad part is different. I enjoy it a lot. I don't know. Hopefully it comes across that you should read it. If not, I'm trying. I enjoy it. I would love to meet her and talk to her, but I can't pronounce the name, and I've never heard it, so I can't try it, but I enjoyed the book a lot.